I can't smile, I can't shake my hand, I can't do anything. I don't know, I was just stuck in that point. And whenever the person said 3, 2, 1, jump, I took a second and I just pushed my behind the scenes psychological roller coaster of bungee jumping experience. Before I reveal you my experience of how I went through during this jump, let me give you the reason why I made this video. When I wanted to jump, when I planned that I have to do this is something that I have to do to overcome my fears, I looked into the videos, looked into the web, a lot of videos, and most of the videos about the bungee jumping, they are very excited. The people are very excited, and people just like that they're making the jump. And after the jump, they're sharing the valuable experience they had, such a tremendous insight, and they had the emotions up. They're sharing this kind of information, but almost none is sharing about the information of how they went through during the process of the jump. What are they feeling when they thought about the jump? What are they feeling when they're going to make the jump? And what are they feeling the moment they're trying to make that jump? So almost no one shared their experience. So I just want to share this experience. And basically, I'm not an extroverted person. I'm an introvert, shy person. So for me, doing this jump and going out and making this jump is not easy. So I want to encourage a lot of people who are shy introvert and thinking that we can't make it possible. I want to encourage those through this video. So first of all, let me give you how my experience was when I was going upstairs. So I went to the lift, and when the doors opened, I did this jump in Goa. This is the this is 55 meters height. So the height, when I stepped out of the lift, the first thing I felt was the air, the breeze. It was it was like heavy. It was like I was moving away from the point of the jump. So the people, they tied me up, and they asked me to step forward and move to this point. I was literally scared, and you can't see me. Whenever we see the people who are making money, we see the people who are having a lot of followers. We look into that all the sizzle reels, and we think that it's easy, or they are they're just they're just lucky. That's what we think, but we don't know the psychological, the thing that they are going through. See, I'm not able to explain. I'm setting myself into that frame. So I'm literally scared. I'm fearful, and you can't recognize it, but I know that I'm literally scared. And when I was standing over there, when the person said, you have to make the jump right now, he said, I want to count 1 to 3. I would count 1 to 3, and you have to jump. When the person said to me, I was at the edge. Around the place was complete water. There was water down, and there was hills around this place, and the breeze was too high, and I was literally shivering. If you can observe my legs, those are literally shaking. They just want to catch hold of one of the pole, and I just want to get out of the place. So when I was making this jump, this is the point no one ever talks about this. This is the point everyone has to talk about this. When I was making this jump, all I thought was, I just want to stand straight up. I just want to move my legs. That's it. I didn't look downwards. I didn't look sidewards. I just looked straight. At that point, when there is nothing down there, the heart will pump like crazy, and at the height of 55 meters, it would be literally crazy when you do it. So all I thought was, let me get into the face. All I thought was, I was just standing over here. All I thought was, I was looking straight up. My eyes are open, my eyes are straight up, but everything, my body, everything, I was not consciously aware. I was just looking, but I don't know what's in front of me. It was just a blank for me. I was just looking. My hands are straight up. My hands are shivering like crazy. My legs are shivering like crazy. All I did was, I just pushed my legs. I was literally scared. This is something that I didn't do in my entire life. This is something I was literally scared. So I just stood straight. The person asked me to look side to the camera to shake a hand to the camera person, but I just looked at him. But I literally know that when I can't smile, I can't shake my hand, I can't do anything. I don't know. I was just stuck in that point. And whenever the person said three, two, one, jump, I took a second and I just pushed myself. All I did was I pushed my leg. I took a little bit of faith and I said, I have to do it or I have to die in the process of doing it. That's what I did. I just pushed my legs a little bit forward and I made this attempt. And that's what happened. You can see the it's covered by water and the mountains all around the place. So when there is mountain, there is a huge breeze. It's not a normal skyscraper. So when I made that jump, just once let me go back. Let me give you how I felt during the first point. So this is the point. I felt like my heart is pumping like crazy, and I have the blood. It's like it stopped for a second. There is an increase in adrenaline, and I just want to go back and catch the point. That's what I felt at that point. I just want to go back and catch the upper point. That's what I felt, literally. But I'm in the process. There is no going back. It just I have to just fall down. This is falling. This is not against the gravity. So it just happened. I just did a little bit of push with my legs, and that's it. And everything happened was jump. And I can't see anything. Even though I pushed myself, my eyes are open. I can't see anything downwards. It's like a complete blank, a white blank paper. That's it. Once when I made the first part, once I made the first jump, that's when that's when I started to enjoy. I had a huge adrenaline rush at my first stage, but once I had the jump, that's when I started to enjoy. I was just shouting with happiness, with craziness, with adrenaline rush. I was not crying, I was literally shouting. And that's it. And that's what happened during the jump. See, after the jump, almost for I think almost for 20 days, I felt like I am unbeatable. Almost 20 to almost 1 month, I felt like I'm unbeatable. No one can beat me. I am the strongest person in this world. That's what I felt doing this extra one job, because doing this one thing for an introvert and shy person is literally going to the Mount Everest. I'm not comparing that. Mount Everest is very hard, but doing this is literally the Mount Everest for a person who is shy, introverted, who doesn't do a lot of extroverted stuff, like not even talking to the people. So this is really hard for a person who is introverted like me. I enjoyed this experience. After that, I laughed, I smiled, I had a huge ups and downs of the emotion. But my concern is, the most important point is before and at the point. That's where my concern is, and that's where I want to put it down. So I went through a lot of fears, ups and downs, and I learned a lot during this process, during this exercise, during this emotional ups and downs. And when I thought about the process of what I went through, the fear at the starting point, I had a huge amount of fear that I can't make this jump. Maybe I will die. When I was during the jump, the fear was too much. But once I made the first jump and once I got up during the process of jump, I didn't have any fear. That's when my mind started to realize that it's not death. Jumping is not death. Even though it's 55 meters height, my mind is fixated that the fear that if we jump we might die. But after my first jump, it realized that it's not jump, you're just enjoying. So, and I personally recommend every one of you who is watching this video, try to do at least one day thing in your life, so you can able to understand this body, so you can able to understand this mind, how your mind works, how the fear works before the event, during the event, and after the event. This is very important. Fear is just a false assumption assuming real, and we assume that, and our mind goes deep into that, saying it's equal to death. If you try something new, our mind assumes that you're going to be sued, you're going to be hanged, you're going to be a dead body. Our mind assumes wrong because it is designed for survival. It is not designed for growth. It is not designed for success. So at least once in a life, if you try to do something like this, not this exact jump, something like this, where you do the one-time activities and you can observe your emotions. This is the best place to observe all your emotions, especially when it comes to fear. You can observe a lot about you, how it manifests and how it leaves. Once you attempt this, once you do this, the fear just goes away. There is no fear for me. Almost for 20 days the emotions stayed with me, like I can achieve anything in this world. I personally recommend who is watching this video, please go ahead and try at least once in a life. Make it into a bucket list so you can understand your mind. This is the most complex thing, so you can understand it very well. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like it, go ahead, click the like button. And thank you again.